Don Lassard Auditorium. My name is Denise Maurice, principal of Spalding High School, and I am excited to welcome you to this year's Scholarship Night. I'd like to begin by thanking members of our Scholarship Committee for their many hours of work preparing for this evening. Members include Chairperson Maya Violet, with Mary Gaudreau, Colin Crawford Stemple, Nora Duane, Brendan Eaton, Emily Graham, and Karine Marino. Special thanks goes to Bridget Kudamarsh for her help organizing the scholarship letters and tonight's event. Thank you also to Laura Potter, who's videotaping tonight's ceremony for those who will not be able to attend. I would also like to recognize the Spalding High School Scholarship Trust, which holds many of the funds that make up tonight's awards. We want to thank David LaCroix, Norma Malone, Lynn Guy, Mike Davis, and Susan Posabat for their work on the Trust Managing Board. It is our privilege to be presenting these scholarships tonight. The students of Spalding are very fortunate to live in such a generous community where alumni, service organizations, members of the community, local businesses, and other friends of Spalding have made the scholarships and awards tonight here possible. May we please have a moment of silence in honor of the individual in whose memory some of these scholarships are given. Members of the class of 2026, as your name is announced this evening, we ask that you come to the stage to accept your award. Then exit in the back to have your photo taken. Thank you to Mark Wiemet. Please return once your photo has been taken in case you have another award. To start this evening's event, I'd like to recognize again this year's co-valedictorians, Mia Dolan and Caden Jarvis. We had previously announced the winners of the following awards, but would like to have them come forward at this time to be recognized again. The Dr. Ernest V. Reynolds Memorial Scholarships, Mia Dolan, Caden Jarvis, Maisie Cascadin, Carla Edith Perez, Maria Saldi, Mackenzie Douglas. The Ronald J. York Memorial Scholarships, Ethan Fortin, Allison French, Hayden Rock, and Mason Shatney. This year's recipient of the Spalding High School Principals Award is Earl Everman.
At this point, Ms. Maurice will be out doing photos with everyone. I am going to be introducing some of our special guests tonight. I'm Maya Violet. I am chair of the Scholarship Committee. The first person I would like to invite to the stage is for the Brittany Burt Memorial Scholarship, which is an annual scholarship given in memory of Brittany, who was a 2012 graduate of Spalding. This award is given by her family, so I'd like to invite Brittany's sister Katie to the podium.
All right. The Brittany Burt Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,500 is given in the memory of Brittany Burt, who graduated from Spalding in 2012 and passed away in December of 2015. She was a huge animal lover and would try to take home any strays she found. Our mom, on the other hand, was not such a fan. This award is presented by myself, Katie, Brittany's sister, and our two nieces, Brooklyn and Lena, to a student who has demonstrated outstanding community service and is someone who is going to further their education or go into the work field for anything to do with animals. Tonight, this award goes to Julia Lacarna.
The next award is the Spalding High School Class of 1966 Memorial Awards. This award is given by the members of the class of 1966 to honor the deceased members of their class. The scholarship is given to a student who is involved in school community activities and has a parent or grandparent who is an SHS graduate. So please welcome Mike Gilbert and Barbara Goulet to present these awards.
The first award is to Gracie Lunn. And the second award is to Mackenzie Douglas.
Next up will be the Spalding High School Class of 1979 scholarships. The class of 1979 is represented tonight by Ms. Lori Bevo and Ms. Cindy Wade, who will present these awards.
Hi, good evening. Our class is proud that we can continue to offer scholarships, and we prefer to give them to relatives of the class of 79, but as we've gotten older, we've had to decide that we need to branch out and award it to other class of 2026 seniors. So this is the most awards we've given out. Tonight we're giving out 5 scholarships in the amount of $300 each. Our preference, as I said, is for relatives of our class. Over the years, we've given out $19,000 for 62 students. So tonight, the relatives for the class of 79 are Scott Collins' daughter Ella Collins. She's going to Norwich University. His relative is Mia Dolan. She's going to the University of Vermont. The other 3 people we selected from our applicants are 2 are going to Vermont State University, Emma Burns and Jacob Bowberry. And the last one is Keaton Jervis, who's going to University of Connecticut.
Alarmed as our stage starts to empty out, our special guests are allowed to leave after they present. All right, the next one is the Fran Pienaar Scholarship. The scholarship is given in honor of Fran Pienaar for his 42 years of dedicated service as a teacher and coach in the Barrie area. This award is presented this evening by his daughter, Judy.
Well, good evening and congratulations to all of you, class of 2026. Pretty exciting times. The Fran Pienaar Scholarships, I will be awarding 2 scholarships. And Dad's roots run deep in Barrie, where he grew up and graduated as a proud member of the SHS class of 1955. He shared this milestone with my mom, Doreen, who also graduated in the class of 1955 and played an integral role in the SHS community alongside Dad. Together they raised 5 children, who continued the family tradition of active participation in student athletics, exemplifying the values of teamwork, commitment, and school spirit. Throughout his tenure, Dad wore many hats: chemistry teacher, varsity boys basketball coach, coach for the girls golf team, baseball, football, and tennis. His dedication to the Crimson Tide extended well beyond the classroom and court, fostering a culture of excellence, camaraderie, and pride in SHS traditions. Fran's legacy is a testament to the profound influence a teacher and a coach can have on shaping young lives. To honor Dad's extraordinary contributions, the Fran Pinard Scholarship was established. This award is presented annually to a senior student athlete who embodies Dad's values, selflessness, school spirit, and an unwavering commitment to the SHS community. Recipients of the scholarship are those who not only excel in their respective sports, but also serve as role models and active contributors to the vibrant spirit of Spalding High School. As we celebrate Fran Pinard's legacy, we are reminded of the profound difference one person can make in the lives of many. The Fran Pinard Scholarship ensures that his dedication, passion, and love for the Crimson Tide will continue to inspire future generations. For those fortunate enough to receive this scholarship, it's more than just an award. It's a call to carry forward the traditions of excellence, service, and spirit that Dad embodied every day in his 42 years at SHS. So tonight we have two scholarships that are being awarded. The first one is congratulations to Sophia Goriella. And the second scholarship is awarded to Jaden Pinard. Good luck, class.
The next award is the Joseph Allen Livendale Memorial Scholarships. I want to welcome the Livendale family tonight who are here to present their award. They have asked me to read this on their behalf. Joseph Allen Livendale was born and raised in Barrie, where he attended Barrytown Elementary and Middle School. He attended Spalding High School, graduating in the class of 1993. He played on the varsity lacrosse and soccer teams and was an all-state lacrosse player on the first all-star lacrosse game against New Hampshire in 1993. He also belonged to the Key Club, the National Honor Society, Varsity S, and was a Pro Merito graduate. In 1997, he graduated from the University of Vermont with a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering. Upon graduation, he joined the engineering staff of the C.R. Bard Company in Queensbury, New York, manufacturers of medical devices and equipment. He was an Engineer 1, assisting in the development of new manufacturing equipment and designing new products at the time of his death at the young age of 28. He continued his passion for outdoor activities in playing golf and softball, water skiing, hunting, and most of all, snowmobiling. Education, commitment, and continuing self-improvement were important to Joe, and most important was establishing lasting relationships in family, work, and play. This scholarship has been established in Joe's memory with donations from family, friends, and business associates. These awards are presented tonight to students who have been active in the Spalding High School lacrosse programs. The first award goes to Ella Collins. And the second award goes to Hayden Morris. I did hear from Hayden yesterday afternoon. He is at Thunder Road racing right now. And then the next award is also presented from the Livendales. It's the Spalding High School Class of 1967 award. The Spalding High School Class of 1967 has created a scholarship following their 50th class reunion with donations from their classmates. This scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who has Tide Pride school spirit. And the winner is Matthew Becto. The next award is the Kiwanis and Key Club Award, so I'd like to welcome Paula Dolan to the stage to present our Kiwanis Key Club Award.
Key Club International is the oldest and largest community service program for students. Typically, they are 14 to 18 years old, in secondary or high school equivalent. Key Club is a student-led organization that provides its members with opportunities to perform service, build character, and develop leadership. The Spalding High School Key Club is the oldest organized club at Spalding. It was started in 1953. This year marks its 73rd year. The Kiwanis Club of Barrie would like to present Mia Dolan and Gracie Lunt a community service award of $1,000 each for being leaders of the Spalding High School Key Club. They both excelled in academics, sports, and community involvement.
The next award is the Richard D. Lucier Student Council Scholarship. This will be presented by Student Council Representatives Andy Evans and Evelyn Callett of the SHS class of 2027.
We would like to give this award to one of our members of Student Council who's been in Student Council for all 4 years. She's an exceptional member of our team. She's lovely to see every single day. She's always contributing her thoughts, her feelings, and her ideas to our council. She's always willing to step up and provide whatever is best for our team. We will miss her so much, and we're so excited for her future.
So every year, the Spalding Student Council votes to decide which graduating senior will get the Student Council Scholarship. Although there is not a specific description attached, the recipient of the scholarship always ends up being an upstanding member whose #1 goal is clearly to give back to the community. This year's winner could not fit this description any better. Whether it be a last-minute run to grab some materials or always being quick to raise their hand for a job, I know that I could always count and rely on this person. Their dedication to helping others has made significant difference in our school, community, student council, and student council. So it is my pleasure and greatest honor to award the Student Council Scholarship to Carla Perez.
Please welcome Lucas Herring from the Barrie Lions Club to award the Larry Riley Scholarship.
Good evening, everyone. The Larry Riley Scholarship. The Barrie Lions Club is awarding a scholarship in memory of Larry Riley. Larry was a community leader for many years and a friend of many. His service to others included membership in the Barrie Lions Club, alderman for the City of Barrie, trustee to the Central Vermont Medical Center, advisory board member to the Green Mountain Council of the Boy Scouts, president of the Vermont Green Up, and chairman of the basketball tournament committee for the Recreation Department. To honor his service, we give 2 awards tonight. And we please welcome up Ella Collins and Alexander Pozovet.
At this time, Mary Godreau of the Barrie Educator Association will announce the Kimberly Doss Memorial Scholarships.
everyone. I actually get to wear two hats today because I'm also on the scholarship committee. But right now, I am representing the Barry Educators Association as the chairperson of our scholarship committee. So I'm here to present the Kimberly Dowse Memorial Scholarship, which is administered by the Barry Educators Association. In 2016, the Barry community experienced some great losses. Amongst those losses, a second grade teacher by the name of Kimberly Dowse. Kimberly was a strong advocate for students, for education, for healthcare, and for fitness. This scholarship includes students who are intending to enter a career in education, students who intend to enter a healthcare field, and/or students who have parents who are educators. Members of the Barry Educators Association are the contributors to the scholarship. I will say a quick thank you to the BEA members who met to discuss our applications. Those were Heather Harrison, Kirsten Evans, and Sherry Aja. This year we had a number of very strong applicants for the Kimberly Dowse Memorial Scholarship, and we are awarding 4 scholarships. We are happy to announce recipients this year to Natalie Bootsy, Hannah Deany, Mackenzie Douglas, and Hayden Jarvis. Switching roles. The Amy Hilferty Scholarship. This scholarship has been made possible through the kindness and generosity of Amy's grandparents, the late Norman and Selena Beck. This award is given in memory of Amy Hilferty, who attended Spalding High School during the mid-1990s and was tragically killed by a lightning strike several days before her graduation. Amy was an outstanding student. She excelled in academics, athletics, and the performing arts. Amy is remembered for her warm personality, her generosity of spirit, her ability to experience life to its fullest. She was beloved by teachers, staff members, and her peers, and touched the lives of many residents in our local communities. This award goes to Zachary Parker. Moutois Italian Heritage Scholarships. Next, we'd like to present awards from the Moutois Italian American Club. The Moutois is very proud of their Italian American heritage here at Central Vermont and is most honored to present these 2 scholarships to these deserving seniors. You represent the future of our beloved country, and we wish you success and happiness in your lives and careers. The first to Hanna Dobrilovich, and the second to Sofia Goriella. The George H. Finney Memorial Scholarships. This award was established by Beth Finney, a former curriculum director for Barry City Schools, in memory of her husband. We have 2 scholarships to be given to any deserving graduating senior. Our 2 scholarships are going to Connor Macy and Hayden Morris. And obviously, Hayden is racing. The Wiley D. Smith Family Scholarship. The Smiths were early Barry merchants. One of their daughters was Eva G. Smith Wright. This award is given to a graduating senior who ranks the highest in an academic area. This award goes to Lila Thurston. I'm now going to be handing the mic over to Kareen Marino.
Good evening. The Eva G. Smith Wright Memorial Scholarship
is thanks to the Alumni Association. The Alumni Association was named a beneficiary in Mrs. Wright's will, and the first award was given in 1974. This award is presented annually in memory of Eva G. Smith Wright, a longtime English teacher at Spalding and the first advisor of the high school's yearbook, Our Echo. The award is given to a promising senior planning on pursuing a college education. Congratulations, Gracie Lunt. Richard Dickey Hebert Memorial Scholarship. The recipient of this award has already been recognized by the Vermont Junior Chamber International Senate Foundation, and we wanted a chance to celebrate this award with her. She received an award from both the Vermont JCI as well as the US JCI. Congratulations, Kaden Jarvis. The UVM Green and Gold. This is UVM's premier merit-based scholarship for Vermont residents. The prestigious 4-year award covers full in-state tuition and includes an automatic invitation to the Patrick Leahy Honors College. Way to go, Mia Dolan. Tomasini Sportsmanship Award. The Tomasini Sportsmanship Awards are presented in memory of Donna M. Tomasini, class of 1956, and Paul E. Tomasini, class of 1978. Both Donna and her son Paul were loyal fans and avid spectators of the SHS sports teams, and were especially appreciative of displays of good sportsmanship-like conduct. These awards are for good sportsmanship, not scholastic achievement or athletic ability, with equal consideration of team managers and any students demonstrating strong school spirit, respect, and positive attitude. Emma Beattie and Gavin Winnie. Memorial Scholarship. Presented annually in memory of Cosette LaFargo, a 1927 graduate of Spalding who went to New York following graduation and there developed her artistic talent and became an accomplished artist to assist students who are interested in art. Congratulations, Sawyer Estevelle. Scholarship is awarded annually to a college-bound field hockey and/or softball player who has demonstrated a strong work ethic and true love of the game and has represented herself and Spalding High School with the class and dignity with which these programs were established. I am very proud to give this to Julia Locarno. Chuck Chateau Memorial Scholarship, given to a student who has a definite interest in the field of environmental conservation. Gavin Sickles. The Deep Corey Scholarship.
This award is given in memory of Deep Corey, a former coach at Spalding High School. This award goes to a student athlete who played a varsity sport, Sophia Gurriello. Virginia Brown Scholarship is given in memory of Virginia Brown, a former teacher at Spalding High School. And the award goes to Rory and Glassford. Martha Morris Memorial Library Award. The Marty Morris taught here at Spalding English for 30 years between 1969 and 2005 and was a beloved teacher and mentor to many at Spalding. She never felt that teaching was just a job but a vocation, and her ability to connect with her students over literature was legendary. For several years, she served as an advisor to the school's Gay Straight Alliance in order to provide an outlet for our students in the LGBTQ community. She loved to share her passion for reading, especially with her students. The recipient of this award has the qualities that Martha Morris admired and loved about her students. And this year's recipient is Hannah Dean. Next up is Mr. Colin Crawford Stemple.
Good evening, everybody. Okay, the first award that I'm going to read out is the Mariota Mazza Memorial Scholarship. This award is given by the Mazza family to a responsible, well-rounded student who is majoring in science, technology, engineering, or math. The recipient is Lila Fiesta. Next is the Carol H. and Elizabeth S. White Mathematics Award. This award originated in 1935 by the Executive Board of the Alumni Association with volunteer donations from classes and individuals following Mr. White's death. In 1981, an anonymous gift was added in appreciation of Elizabeth S. White, daughter of Carol H. White, and a Spalding High School mathematics teacher from 1932 to 1971. Head of the math department from 1960 to 1971. Mr. White was superintendent of Barre City Schools. This year's recipient was the school winner for the UVM math contest for the past 2 years. She received a certificate of merit for being in the top 10% in the state and finished second place in our region, which is a first time for Spalding. Congratulations to Allison Finch. The Eva G. Smith Wright Scholarship, given by way of her will by Margaret McDonald in memory of Eva G. Smith Wright for a deserving graduate. Gracie Lund. Next is the Granite Center Garden Club Awards. The Granite Center Garden Club is presenting their award to a student who is interested in agriculture, horticulture, forestry, landscape design, environment studies, or the natural sciences. And this award goes to Kathleen Burke. Next award is the American Gift Fund. The American Gift Fund is awarded to students who have worked hard to overcome obstacles, demonstrated their desire to continue their education in order to help their community, and have been involved with the school community. This year's recipient is Zachary Parker. Patricia Morin Chadwick Scholarship. This award is given by Patricia Morin Chadwick, SHS class of 1959, to a good student pursuing a 4-year degree in math or science related field who has demonstrated good conduct and volunteerism. This award goes to Connor Mason. Next award is the Charles William Hazlitt Scholarship. This scholarship is in memory of Charles William Hazlitt, who died in battle during the Korean War. Established by his sister, Lorraine Fedlock. It goes to someone who is going into the field of veterinary medicine, agriculture, or the bioscience field. The award goes to Riley Bellavance. This award is the Elizabeth H. Smith Award, given in memory of Elizabeth H. Smith, to be presented annually to the graduating student at Spalding High School who has attained the highest average grades in English. And this goes to Mason Shatney. Is the Youth Activities Council Scholarship Awards. This award is given to students who have been active in school activities. The awards go to Riley Finneran and Kai Fetchia. Next award is the James Jack Dente Memorial Award. The award is given in memory of Jack Dente. It is given to either a student attending Champlain College, majoring in business, and/or someone who played basketball or golf at SHS. This year, the recipient is Bianca Chuchula. Next award is the Amy Goodell Memorial Scholarships. This scholarship is to be presented annually to a deserving student. This year we have 2 recipients. The award goes to Riley Kidder and Taylor Morrison. That's it for me. Next up is Mr. Brendan Goodall. I'm sorry.
My name's actually Brendan Eaton, but we'll let that go. It's been a day, folks. Excuse us. All right. So the first award I'm giving out is the Bianca Fisher Award. This year's recipient of the Bianca Fisher Award is sponsored by the Capital Candy Company, is Gracie Lund. The Central Vermont Orthopedic Scholarship. This award is given to a student who is going into an allied health field or to a deserving student. Congratulations to Jaden Pinard. The Pinky Bartlett Scholarship was established in memory of Pinky Bartlett by her children. Pinky graduated from Spalding in 1958 and was an employee of the school at one time. The criteria are a student who is pursuing a career in education, who demonstrates respect for others, is active in school and the community, and has financial need. Congratulations to Natalie Bootsy. The Patrick Gray Memorial Scholarship. This award was established in October of 1994. Patrick was a student of the humanities with a special interest in the areas of psychology, counseling, and emergency social services. This scholarship is awarded to a college-bound senior who has an interest in continuing his or her education, and the award is going to Abigail Oakes. The George Martin Robbins Memorial Scholarship. This award is for a deserving student, and that student is Emma Sweeney. The Irma Monti Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is given annually to a graduating senior who plans to become a registered nurse. The scholarship was started on July 2nd, 1988 by Mary Monti, who is the school nurse at Spalding High School, and the scholarship was established in memory of her mother. Congratulations to Coral Roberts. The Lillian Riddell Dempsey Scholarship. This is presented annually to a student of high academic standing who has demonstrated a commitment to the environment or community service. Congratulations to Addison Carr. All right, next we have the Ira and Natalie Robinson Scholarship. This award is given to a deserving student, and this year's recipient is Emma Beattie. The Carrie B. Schanberger Memorial Award. This award is given in memory of Carrie Schanberger, who graduated from Spalding in 1988. The award is given to a girl who played field hockey and who will be continuing her education. Congratulations, Gracie Lund. The Edith and Nathaniel Gould Scholarship. This scholarship is given to a student pursuing the field of medicine. Congratulations, Kira Hogan. There are some years when Project Graduation excels in fundraising, and so they often donate their extra funds to the scholarship fund. This year we have 3 Project Graduation awards. The class of 2022 Project Graduation will be awarding a scholarship to a student who has been actively involved in the fundraising for the class of 2026. This year's recipient is Zachary Parker. The class of 2025 Project Graduation has 2 awards to present. The first goes to another student who has been actively involved in the 2026 fundraising. That student is Riley Bellavance. The second class of 2025 Project Graduation Award, it goes to someone who is enrolled in the Career Center and who is going to continue on in that trade program. This year's recipient is Emmeline Oddie. And now I'm going to pass it on to our next presenter, Ms. Nora Dwayne.
The Alumni Athletics Awards. These awards are presented to the individual male and female who have shown a great desire to excel in the field of athletics while exhibiting high personal standards and true school spirit. Congratulations to Sophie Gabriello and Max LaPearl. Lawrence C. Campbell Memorial Scholarships. This is a scholarship established by Elizabeth Campbell in memory of Lawrence Campbell, class of 1918, who was the editor of the first school newspaper at Spalding, the Sentinel, and a member of the staff of our Echo, the first yearbook. Congratulations, Alexander Kozubek. Elizabeth Campbell Arts Scholarship. This scholarship is presented to a deserving student with an interest in the field of fine arts. Congratulations, Lila Thurston. Charles Semperbond Scholarship. This scholarship is given in the memory of Charles Semperbond. Charlie graduated Spalding in 1960. He received a civil engineering degree from Worcester Polytechnic Institute and worked in California before returning to work for the family business. He died in 2009 during a coast-to-coast bike tour. This scholarship is awarded to an engineering student or other technical student. Congratulations, Gavin Winnie. The SHS Class of 1970 Memorial Scholarship is being given to a deserving student. This year's recipient is Joey Hayes Garcia. Work-based learning scholarships. The next scholarships are thanks to Michelle LaFrancis and the work she has done writing grants and building our work-based learning program. In the spirit of work-based learning, this scholarship is given to members of the senior class, recognizing their continued efforts and interest in participating in career-focused training programs during and/or after high school, either with Generator and/or Vermont Tech through work-based learning STEM program, along with earning credentialing around accounting and early education. We have 4 to present. Those go to Luke Emmons, Parker Harrington, Gracie Lunt, and Sophie Gariello. Greg Thygesen Hockey Memorial Scholarship. In honor of Greg Thygesen, class of 1980, former athlete who died on August 30th, 1986. Given to that hockey player who shows exemplary attitude. This award is given by the Beverly and Charlie Thygesen family. Congratulations, Zachary Parker. Bogny Math and Science Award. This award goes to a student who has been a strong student in their math and science classes. The winner this year is Gavin Winnie. The next scholarship we are announcing tonight is the Dante Bogny Memorial Award. We would like to thank Tim Ford, a 1979 SHS graduate who helped us secure these funds for this award for SHS students every year. We appreciate his dedication in working with our committee for over 30 years. This scholarship is given to a student or students who have done the most to contribute to the well-being and the care of the elderly members of the community and who have done the most to help with the problems confronting the elderly. This year, our winners are Sawyer Estevell and Blake Allen. Okay, I'd like to welcome back Chairperson Violet.
This is our last award of the night. This is a brand new scholarship this year. It's a generous one. This is the Eugene Cozy, Marilyn Murray, and Elda Peroni Scholarship. We were asked to read the statement about the donor, Mr. Cozy. I gave this page to myself because it is a full page. Eugene A. Cozy passed away at the age of 81 on October 7, 2024. Mr. Cozy was born in Barre, Vermont, and raised in Barre's North End. He graduated from Spalding High School and Norwich University. After graduating from Norwich, he served his country in Vietnam. When he returned home, Eugene began what would be a lifetime career with the state of Vermont. Although Eugene would later reside in Maine and Florida, he always considered Barre, Vermont his hometown. Eugene cherished his memories of growing up in Barre's North End. When Eugene wrote his own obituary, he recalled as two of his favorite memories enjoying a slice of Dell's Pizza with his friends on their way home from the Lighthouse Teen Center and feasting on Mrs. Zaniolone's ravioli at his parents' home during the holidays. Those who knew Eugene knew him as a curious man and a bit of a troublemaker. At gatherings of family and friends, he would often introduce a controversial subject and then step back, quietly smiling as he watched a lengthy and heated debate unfold among the attendees. It was likely Eugene's curiosity that led him to begin investing his securities. Eugene's knack for instigating a debate was outdone only by his ability to pick financial winners. Over the next few decades, his investments grew exponentially. In spite of his wealth, Eugene lived a simple life. Comfortable, but simple. His only indulgence was technology and gadgets. Amazon likely would have failed had it not been for Eugene's patronage. When Eugene passed in 2024, he remained true to his roots and left millions of dollars to Hope Cemetery, the city of Barre, and this scholarship fund, named in memory of himself, his sister, and his aunt. Eugene was incredibly proud of his Italian heritage and of Barre's granite industry. He understood that the success of our granite industry was due largely to the generations of craftsmen and women who worked long hours in sometimes difficult conditions. In the final months of his life, Mr. Cozy designed and commissioned the Cozy Family Mausoleum. This mausoleum, which is located in Hope Cemetery, is one of a kind, constructed of the very gray granite that Eugene was so proud of, and it resembles one of the simple cottage-style homes that dots the streets of Barre City and have housed generations of granite artisans. We invite the recipients of Eugene Cozy, Marilyn Murray, and Elda Peroni Scholarship to stop by and visit his remarkable tribute. In closing, Eugene's memories of his time in Barre held a special place in his heart. As you embark on your career and leave your childhood behind, we hope your memories of growing up in Barre remain equally special. This award is going to 5 students. They are Wyatt Gino, Talia Jacobs, Kira Hogan, Bianca Tuccillo, and Kaylin Melville. Presented this evening. Everyone who received an award tonight also received a blank thank you card with instructions. You can take the teacher out of the classroom. As you noticed, we started this evening by thanking everyone who has contributed to our scholarship night. It is now your turn to show your thanks. Please write out thank you cards and turn them into me. My office is room C21, or you can turn them into the front lobby by Friday, June 12th. We will make sure to send them out for you. You don't even have to worry about the stamps. It is also important that you pay close attention to the letters that you receive. For some of you, there's a check. Remember that these are just like money. We actually had someone contact us this recently and said that their check from last year was never cashed. So you'll have to visit the bank or use an app to turn them into real cash. For others, you received a letter that explains how to get your award money. Follow those directions. Every year we have students who end up forfeiting their awards because they forget to deposit their checks or they don't follow the directions given in the letter. And we don't want that to happen to you. Students and parents are reminded that Sunday, June 14th, we will have our baccalaureate program here in the auditorium at 5:30. Seniors should arrive by 5, wearing your caps and gowns, and plan to enjoy the evening planned by their classmates, which will include the 2026 slideshow. All are welcome and encouraged to attend this event. As a Berry City resident and a Spalding graduate, it has been a great pleasure and privilege to be on the scholarship committee, and I thank my team especially. Thank you all, and have a great night.